Welcome to Grover Load. I'm Anthony, and we're going to take a look at some Black Friday deals today. So let's jump over here, and we're just going to go through them together. Now, if you're looking for a laptop, I've seen some deals on here on Amazon. Some of the Samsung stuff, I came out maybe last week and say where the prices are, and they had an OLED 49-inch for $600 off, something like that. So Samsung has some of their stuff on sale here. And so if you're looking for a higher refresh rate, whatever it is, this would be the time to kind of, if that's what you want to spend your money on, go ahead and do it. I know I'm waiting for next year because I guess open this in new tab. I'm waiting for next year because of the 4K OLEDs that are supposed to be out, and I think that's going to be my next purchase. So, monitors, while they go on sale, and for work, I'm really considering an ultra wide, 1440p ultra wide, just to I write code, so it's a lot easier to have a lot more stuff on one screen. I'm seriously considering that, but that's something I would consider on sale. But for me, on my main rig where I game and everything else, I kind of, you know, buy based upon, oh, is this a technology I want to use rather than something else of it's on sale. So that's how I approach it. But I want to mention that in case that's something you want to do. Now, they do have hard drives from Seagate and Western Digital. If you want hard drives, there, I saw their. It wasn't here. Somebody has their 20 terabyte on sale. Drives for Western Digital. If you need a NVMe drive, 4 terabyte for 229. That's not a bad deal. 300 bucks for their S8 SN850P. That's 300 bucks there. This is the SN850X. So there you go. These are, oh, this one's licensed for PS5. So here it is, 229. That's not a bad price either. We'll go to someplace else. If not, even here on Amazon, you'll see the Samsung 990p for around the same price there. We'll get to that here. They have AMD Ryzen processors and CPUs by AMD. What is the difference? I don't know. But here we go, 56 for 139, 5800 X3D 290. That's something to keep your eye on. If you're on the AM4 platform and you're still, looking for a nice little gaming boost there, 290, that is a good price. I don't know where Micro Center is or Newegg is on that price. We'll see that in a little bit. The 7900 X3D is 433, so that's coming down a little bit. You'll see, all these, this is 10%, but you're starting to see some of these getting a good chunk off. The 5950X, if you need your threads on the AM4 platform, there you go. That's 439. Um, the 7900, I guess if you just want to upgrade the CPU, that's fine. I mean, the 7900 X3D is right there, and for 100 bucks more, the 7950X, that's actually not a bad price either. That's starting to come down a little bit from 799 originally. Yeah, that's not too bad there. Let's go back. Let's see before we go, let's check the CPUs by AMD because those are different. I guess the 7800 X3D. So if you want a nice little gaming CPU on the AM5 platform, 350. That's not bad. 76 is 200 bucks. Starting to get in there where this is going to be just an entry level. You can just jump into the AM5 entry level. That's pretty good there. Let's look at what Intel has. Here, Intel has the 12600K, 153. That's not horrible, especially if you want to get in to the 700 or like I got the 690 or 700 series motherboards, or if you already have one and you're on like I guess I'd be looking at the 13700K. That's still uh, that's up to 350, 345. Um, the hard part is the 12 series is that first generation in that motherboard. So it's not something you'd already have, right? This is be something you're jumping into. Now, if you jump into it for like the 12600K, my kids have that in their machine. Works great. That one, you do have the ability to upgrade to the 14th gen, which is the refresh of the 13th gen. So just keep that in mind here. This is a lot of 13 stuff. That 1300 for 250, that's $100 more than a 12600. But I think you get a little bit more. Oh, that's the KF, 13600, 270. So for me, it's kind of like the 13th gen here, but these aren't horrible. If you live next to a Micro Center, I think you can get a better deal with a motherboard combo and memory. I think that would be a better route to go. And then if you're on to ARC, well, you can get ARC. 200 bucks. 200 bucks. A750, would that be worth trying? I think you still might be better off with some even used cards from AMD and NVIDIA there. So this is a 980, 2 terabyte for 119. I mean, Gen 4 NVMe. This is what I'm saying is NVMe drives are just starting to come down in price. I was talking to somebody the other day, and it's starting to get very, very interesting. I mean, 4 terabyte. This is Gen 4 for 179. Some of these may not be the Gen 5 bleeding edge, but here's the Gen 5 bleeding edge, 2 terabyte for 229. Dang, that is not bad at all. In fact, they have a 64 gig RAM kit. So the framework that I had, I think I got the, did I get this kit? It's a 5200 kit is what I got. I didn't buy it through Amazon, so I don't know for sure. And then if you're looking here, oh man, the MX 500 2 terabyte 2.5 inch SATA for 80 bucks. That's actually a really good deal. I know I wanted to get bigger drives for my UNVR, but I have 2 terabyte in there right now. This is not a bad deal at all. I mean, that's a really good deal. So Asus monitors are on sale now. If you need an extra monitor, I will say this: my brother has the smaller one of this. I think this is Zen Screen, USB-C, ISP. I think he has the OLED one, but that's actually not a bad price. It works really, really well. He really likes it. He bought the 13 inch, and his only regret is that he bought the 13 inch. He's now wishing he got the bigger one. It works great. So he's been very pleased with that. There's some laptop Surface deals. We're just gonna click on not all these. Now here, 3060 and 4070. Well, I thought they'd be cheaper. But the graphics have been up in price. So, 3D printers. We won't look at 3D printers, but I'm interested in a 3D printer. There's more and more stuff I need to 3D print. As soon as I do my review of my G4 doorbell, you'll see some of that. But MSI's got some motherboards on sale here. Let's see. MSI B760, that's 150. Get in there. B650 here. Get an AMD for the AM5 for 169. I have not looked at this motherboard, like have had it in my hands, but I would like to. Some of these, AMD's starting to get their motherboards down, not them themselves, but their partners, into a good range. B650MA. So that's not horrible if you're looking for something like that. What else they got? I mean, they had the Z790 for 218. That's not horrible. Oh, I'm right clicking all over the place. If you still want an AM4 motherboard, here you go. There's a couple there. They got some deals. So MSI's got some deals here. If you're looking to get a motherboard from MSI, really wish that they had these. They have them organized, not perfect, but Gigabyte. What does Gigabyte have? B550, couple B550s here. You're looking at 90 bucks for the B550M, $95 for the B550 Gaming X V2. I have not personally looked at these, but if you're getting into a build and you want AM4 here, looking at those deals, something to get yourself into. These are not bad prices at all. They got some GPUs 3070 for 400 bucks. I can't, I'm still thinking that GPUs should be cheaper. I've been going on the used market for GPUs. That's where I'm still at. But who knows? Maybe they'll start going. You got a B650M here for 109, A620. I've not been a huge jump on the board of the A620 or the 20 series from AMD, but if that's something you just want, I need a basic motherboard, put it in. You're not going to do anything spectacular. Use AMD's, higher end processors. This could be just a fine board. I would have to test it a little bit more before I feel confident of pushing the board, but there's that. And then, yeah, what is this? The only Intel board they have here is the B760 for 156. Then you pair that up with maybe like a 13th or a 14th gen. I guess even if you wanted to, you start in the 12th and 12th gen, you upgrade through. That's not a bad idea. What else do we got here? Let's see. Acer Predator. There's an SSD here, Black Friday deal. What do they got? $50 for a terabyte. Let's see. Let's going through. There's 20 pages. Well, we went through the AMD and Intel stuff, and we're stopping on the first page because I'm not going through 20 pages with you guys. We'll be here all day. All their Black Friday deals are up. Oh, they got a Lego set. Someone like that. Here we go. Let's go into Newegg here. Look, right off the bat, they got the 7800 X3D right here. I believe this is 190. The 7600 over here was 199 on Amazon. I believe that this might have been a little bit cheaper on Amazon. Now, if you need a lot of storage here, 270. This is not a horrible price, not the best price I've seen, but yeah, that is interesting. If you need a lot of storage, I've seen it a little bit cheaper at some point. But here we go. 4 terabyte 990 Pro. This is Gen 4x4. This is $250 right here. Compare that over there. So Amazon, you got to go back and forth between Amazon. Here we had a 2 terabyte for 114. I believe 4 terabyte was on Amazon. The 12700 for 211. It was the 600, the 12600 was 150 over on Amazon. You got 470 for 550. That's a little bit better price than what we saw. I think we saw the 470 over on Amazon, right? So what do we got here? B650 for 199. Get you in there if you want a whiteboard. ASRock B650, Z690. I don't have this board, but 150 for that isn't horrible if I recall. On there, I haven't used that board. I got a gigabyte board, I think, for my kids. If I recall correctly, as we go through, we got some AMD Expo RAM. I think this is the same RAM I got for that build that I did for a friend with the 7700. That was a good build. Iron Wolf NAS 139. I jump up for something a little bit better. The Be Cool Dark Pro. I believe this. I bought this cooler for somebody. It did a really good job. $70 might not be. I might have to pick that up just to have around the house, just in case a cooler goes out. I don't have a Micro Center close to me, so I can't just run. I mean, it's 2 hours, 2 hours away, roughly. So I could hop in the car and get it. It's just, everything close to me, they charge an arm and a leg for coolers. Best Buy. I'm close enough to the Milwaukee area where I could get to a Milwaukee PC. Even them is a little expensive for some of the coolers, and they don't have a huge selection. Just the nature of being a little bit smaller here in Milwaukee, or smaller stores here in Milwaukee. We have a Hyper 212. That cooler's still getting a lot of, still doing well today, right? For $40, that's actually not bad for a backup cooler as well. Of course, I'm going to buy a backup cooler and then I'll never need it. That's what's going to happen. If you're looking for a triple H150i 174, I have not looked at the historical or kept track tabs on those, but keep in mind, if you're building a computer, this could be something there. 51 pages. Let's start. Can we start just doing, I guess we can do this. Okay, 211. We kind of did that. 7900X, $400. 5900, 299. Was that a little bit cheaper on Amazon? Let's see. Was it this one? 5950X for 430. So yeah, $500 for the if you want this. 7950 X3D, not horrible. 199 here for the 7600. I thought the 7600X was 279. Well, it was underneath CPUs by AMD instead of 7600 was 199. So my bad. A little bit earlier I said the 7600X, but it was the 7600. So the same price there. Um, let's see. So this is all your CPUs. 153. It looks like the CPUs are pretty close to the same prices in both. You're not seeing any 14th gens. Not shocking, but you are seeing quite a few AMDs throughout. I am not seeing a Black Friday deal on AMD's X3D here. So it looks like on Amazon you might have the best spot there. Let's go back to this. Let's jump over to motherboards. Memory I'm kind of leaving out. If you're going to get a motherboard or stuff, you probably pick up memory with it and just kind of look at some of the best deals and what's going to work well with the motherboard. DDR4, DDR5, we got so many there. Let's see, we got how many? We got how many pages here? 2 pages. Well, geez, there's a lot there. But should we sort them from low to high? This is sorted by best deals. So let's see, 150, 690 Intel platform, 199 here. Well, best deals. Let's do lowest price. Can we do lowest price with best deal? Does that work? Black Friday deals. 450, 450, 550, 550. Kind of last gen. Here is the actually current gen DDR4 for Intel, their H series. 550, 620, $86. That's about the same it was for the 620 over at Amazon. 660M, so Intel platform there. 550, 550, 550. 690 for $99. This DDR, I'm guessing this is DDR4. Come on, yeah, DDR4 here. $99. You have old DDR4 RAM. You want to upgrade. This is not a bad deal. You pair that with one of the Intel. Maybe you get a 13th gen on sale here, and that's not going to be a horrible price there. $99 to get into that platform. I'm looking for something here as deals. May not be the top of the line or whatever else, but deals that especially if you're going to build something for yourself, for your kids, you don't want to spend a lot of money. This is scrounge up for deals and look at something and then get it and build it. I think that's going to be kind of your best option. B650M. If you want current gen stuff, there's a lot of last gen. Let's say you pair this with you want to do some gaming at 5600 X3D. If you're next to a Micro Center, I think we'll focus on that more once we get to Micro Center. Or you do 5500 here with the 5800 X3D. Get yourself in if that's what you're going to do, some gaming. Let's see here, 650, 650. A lot of 650Ms throughout all this. B550, 129 for an ASRock B760 Intel. You want to jump in there. DDR5 for this. So this is getting all the DDR4 space and going in the DDR5. B650M. There you go. Another M board. 690M with DDR4. 760. Let's see. 550. 760 DDR5. Let's see. I don't know. I won't comment on that. It's not telling me in the title. So, and it's not letting me highlight it. So, oh well. 760 DDR4. 150, 135 after the rebate card. Not horrible. Granted, if you're going DDR4, there's some of those cheaper boards. You can save yourself $50 up above. unless there's a specific feature you're looking for here. I was looking for more of a, oh, here we go, 159B 650X Gaming AX AM5. So this isn't bad. I paid 189 for this in my build that I did a couple months back. 150 or 30 bucks off of there. Entering the AM5, you pair this with a 5800X3D or something like that. Getting the gaming on there, that's not a bad deal at all. So, this is where you're kind of getting, your B650. You had all your M's before, and wish kind of these motherboards would start drifting down to like the 120 range, but hopefully um, within next year. But here's some of the other ones that are going up in price. Um, if you're looking at those, take a look at them. But let's go to jump over to GPUs here. I showed you some storage on Amazon. You're probably gonna have some of the same storage here. And then let's see. As you see how I build computers, I put motherboard, CPU, and GPU are kind of my things, and then the power supply and everything else kind of fits in there. I always buy a good grade power supply, good grade memory that I feel is going to have the speed that I want. So I kind of peg it in the price range that I want. So I kind of do those kind of things when I'm, assessing it, but I don't focus on those, kind of go to PC Part Picker, kind of see what everybody has. I mean, that's another thing I could have did, but is go to there. Maybe we'll spend the time on PC Part Picker and I'll walk you through kind of how I do a build at some point. But we're going to see here, we got 360 for 250 bucks after rebate, 470 for 514. They say these are the best deals. RX 550 XT for 115. Okay. 470, 580, 554. 399 for 6700 or 6750. These are the best deals. $1,100. You get 30 bucks off for 480. These are just screaming deals. Note the sarcasm. 7800 XT for 500 bucks. You get Avatar's Frontier of Pandora with, I believe, with this product. So just keep that in mind if that's a game that you're getting and you can justify that. 47 Ti, 730. Man, I mean, even the 7900 XTX is 919. I just wouldn't be like, oh yeah, this is something I really want to jump on. These are deals of just amazingness. It's just not that for these GPUs yet. Um, the 6700 is 309. Did they have a 79? I mean, 6700 Core XT Gaming 299. I would seriously, if you're looking at something up there, look at the high or look at the used market. You might find a deal there that, and if you're willing to go that route, you might have a much better success. I mean, I bought the 6700 XT here for 250, and I've had this now for what, almost a year. You guys can go back and see when I started talking about that in my videos, but that's something where I'm just like, the used market's just so attractive for these GPUs now because 900 bucks still for the 7900 XTX. Maybe that's what AMD's able to hold it at, but I kind of feel like at some point, especially with these TI or with the supers that are about to come out, AMD should have been dropping those, been a little bit more aggressive, especially coming into the holiday season, getting people to have their products. I still think with how long this cycle has been, AMD would still been able to make good money on it. You would put that down into about 850, and I think that you've been having it sell a lot better as hotcakes. I mean, that would have been one of the better deals, it seems like, out of all these going, during this time. But, your 780s are 500. And so if you'd have put the 7900 maybe at, 700, and then gone from there, I think you would have had some interesting times for for pulling a lot of people into there going into this holiday season, people looking to build machines, unless they think everyone's kind of just built out. Man, I clicked on it. Okay, going this time. But yeah, that's kind of there. Maybe we're done with graphics cards here. So just go through it. I didn't see too many deals there. I mean, some of their best deals are right up here. Again, if you're looking for a monitor, take a look. Um, they have mice and everything else. They have $100 for a gold 850. Be Quiet. I don't I don't know. I've never tested Be Quiet. That isn't $100, really? Wow. Power supplies might be coming down a little bit. Cases. I'm going to let you choose the cases because I think that's that's a you choice. How you like your case looks. There. But this, I clicked on Black Friday deals. Oh, let's just go to the bundles right away. So here we go. 5600 X3D Asus Tough Gaming plus 16 gigs of DDR4, 3-in-1 combo, 299. If you can get to, if you can get there to Micro Center, definitely that is a deal. We've seen this before be a little bit more expensive. You get the 7700 XB, that's 399, and then you go if you spend $70 more. And I would highly encourage you to spend $70 more, get this deal with the 7800 X3D. I think that you'll enjoy it a lot more. 32 gigs of RAM. You have your motherboard. These bundles that Micro Center puts together seem to be really good. These are, man, those are really good. Let's go back to Intel. Da, 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 da. Micro Center's website, slow today. So just keep that in mind. Come on, loading, loading, loading. But yeah, these are things we put them. They put these deals together, and they're throwing the RAM in. They're throwing, they got the CPU and motherboard together on there. That's a really good option here. You come in with the 790 with the 12900K. So it's the Z motherboard, so you can overclock that. Let's see what we got here. 399. That isn't a bad deal either. That's something, you jump into there, but you spend $50 more, and I think it would be worth it to go up to the 13700 from here if I'm remembering everything correctly. You get that same motherboard, 3 gigs of RAM, but you get the higher, the 13700. Man, 14700 here. Of course, from these two, I can't remember. Was that a big jump? That's another $50. You're into 500, and then if you go up $200, then you're into 14900K territory, depending upon how much RAM you want. All the Z790 boards, those aren't bad combos either. Prices. You're looking for a new machine, new build, definitely, and you're close to a Micro Center. Oh man, that's something definitely we have to look at. Let's see, accessories. Do they have? Do they have a thing here? Computer parts. That's what we want, right? Black Friday deals, computer parts. Let's just take a quick look at these and see where we're at. I guess I don't know why it's selected. I guess it kind of, maybe I've selected this store before. Taking a little bit of time. Let's put them all in there. But let's see what we got here. We got some GPUs. The 360, 289, 249 here. That's a little bit better. They're not doing huge deals here. They have a 512 SSD, 1 TB for $39. Getting ridiculous. 64 gig kit, X5, DDR6, DDR5 6000. Here, coupled RAM. Again, if you're not doing those bundles, there's that. They got the AK500. I believe that this is a pretty good cooler from Deepcool as well for $50. If I'm recalling all the cooling stuff I've taken a look at here. They got some full modular power supplies. They don't put these in any order, do they? Let's take a look at just graphics cards and accessories. Where is... thought they would have CPUs on this page, but I guess not. Air cooling, water cooling. Well, let's do a quick look at that. Um, Micro Center has some deals though. Oh, don't make too many clicks. So you got 7900 for 7900 XTX, 900 bucks, 1,000 bucks. My bad. 4070, 819 after rebate. 40 or T, there's 4070 Ti's. 4070 is 700 or 580 bucks. We're kind of seeing that same price at Newegg and stuff as well. So let's see. Let's go back. Man, it takes its good natured time. The graphics cards, you know, 4090 for 1,700 bucks. That isn't horrible because I've seen some of these that are going a lot. Some of these 49ers are getting up around 2K, and that's just kind of how the 49ers are kind of going. So let's see here. Yeah, Micro Center site is pretty slow today, as you can see. But let's see, what do we got here? So we got a kind of a deals kind of rundown, kind of get you something on all three sites. If you're, you know, if you're me looking at something, looking at those bundles from Micro Center, if you're close to Micro Center, is looking really good. The CPU side of things, both Newegg and AMD seem to, or AMD, Amazon seem to be giving you some deals a little bit. You're not getting anything on 14th gen, don't expect that. But if you're looking to get into that 790, 690 series motherboard, or you already have one, you could go and you have a 12th gen. There is the 13th gen there with a little bit of discount there. Oh, excuse me. The GPUs just don't seem to be getting the discount I would expect. You know, you'd think that AMD would try to take advantage of this sale, knowing that there's going to be NVIDIA supercards coming out here soon, but they're not. You know, SSDs, if you're looking for an SSD upgrade, those are some really good prices right now. And yeah, don't forget, there's other websites out there. I just focused on these three. But it's Black Friday. If you're looking for building a computer and you see a good deal, make sure you grab it. Don't let it pass you by if you got the money. Only if you have the money, because you know, no reason for you to overspend or anything else. You know, in this economy right now, keep your money where you need it, and when you have some extra, then go out and do it. Don't spend frivolously. And so, but if you do get something, let me know in the comments below. Let me know what you improved on your gaming rig. I'm excited to actually see it. You know, I like to see people improve their rig, get better performance, be able to enjoy their PC more. That's what it's there for, right? The technology really needs to fall around in the background so you can enjoy and get your, you know, enjoy your gaming or get your work done. That's what really needs to happen. When software and hardware get in the way, it's just annoying. So with that, thank you so much for watching Gray Overload and helping this channel grow. I really do appreciate it. I hope that you all had a great Thanksgiving, and you're all going to enjoy your Black Friday and getting over your food comas from Thanksgiving if you're here in the United States. But until next time, thank you so much for watching, supporting, sharing the videos, like, subscribe, hitting the bell icon. All that stuff really does help out the channel. And until next time, God bless.